You son of a bitch! I admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero. Not you. I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool. And it was a trap. Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero. The man I killed in the shower room? If he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes. And that was no coincidence. He had also been injected
that
with
obviously
something
Snake
that
is
reduced
involved,
his
which I had a
cognition
feeling.
and prevented him from
With
identifying
his sister
himself
being in danger, I
or
don't see
resisting
him
me.
doing that.
And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before we arrived. I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man.
You're very predictable, Ace.
It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
Maybe not killing Clover. I'm assuming that was just because she figured things out.
Yeah, that also, the later on in the experiment you go, the less easy it is to actually determine what people are going to do, because more and more variables come into play. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved, I now state the truth. Zero.
I think Zero is one of us.
I think that too, still.
Huh?
But we know that Zero isn't Ace, because it seems Ace has a
Ace
vendetta.
seems to be the main person they want to punish.
One of us. No. Wait, there's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake. That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero. Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us?
Why would Snake punish everyone else? So that's the thing I don't understand.
Yeah, that's the
He
big
is
question.
Zero. He must have been lying to us about everything else. Is he watching us?
But I mean, it makes sense that Junpei would start suspecting Snake.
It is like there's a lot of variables about Snake being Zero that I don't understand. Like I don't think he'd risk his sister.
I believe I've finished with my confession. Why don't we get moving?
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch! We're gonna leave your ass here to rot!
Why? Because I killed Clover? That's ridiculous. Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch?
Because she did nothing wrong!
She was nothing to you. A stranger you only met a few hours ago. Am I wrong? You bastard!
You see, that's the psychopathic thinking.
Yeah, like, see, that's the thing is, like, Santa doesn't... There's something about Santa that I'm still not 100% sure. Now we know who Ace is. Santa is the only one left completely shrouded in mystery.
Well, Snake's a bit mysterious, you have to admit that.
Snake is mysterious, but we have a lot more answers about who Snake is
I
compared
guess so.
to Santa.
But I like that logic that Ace doesn't even realize. He's trying to apply his own values to the others.
He's like, oh yeah, she's just a girl, like, who
she's
cares?
just a girl, yeah, who cares?
And obviously we know why Seven is so justice, because he's a police officer. He believes in the value of life and the justice system. Where I do think Santa is outraged, but that could be to his sister. I feel like this is still somehow connected to his sister that died.
Well, it has to be somehow, because why else would they have him mentioned?
Yes, why is it mentioned? Why is it brought up? June and Junpei are still a mystery of why the fuck they're here. Unless he just picked 2 random people to make it 9 people, I don't know.
Yeah, have them be the, what's the term where it's like, you have something that's not involved to like gauge the others. I can't remember what the term is, but...
And we already I'm assuming if Junpei was connected to any of this, like the pharmaceutical, the missing children, he would have been like in his head, because we were playing as him. There would have been something said or mentioned.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, hang on now, this pharmaceutical company, I know of it. But
Yeah.
he didn't know it.
He didn't know it. He doesn't know anything. It's like, what the fuck is he doing here? Unless he was supposed to be someone else taken, that maybe a roommate, maybe he had a roommate and his roommate was supposed to be taken, they took the wrong person. I don't know.
Maybe.
Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? You've got some fire, don't you? I confess, I rather like a tough woman.
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Before that, let me give you one of my own.
Oh, was he going to try to stop her? Wait, where did
If
he
any
get
of
the
you
gun?
soldiers blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger.
We actually came across it in this.
But didn't we throw it into the coffin?
We threw it back into the coffin, yes. But clearly, at some point, Ace, like, maybe he pocketed it as we were just leaving.
I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
Wait, who was the third person he killed?
I think they're about to explain that.
3 people? What do you mean?
Very well. Let me take this opportunity to illuminate you. The person who killed the 9th man was me. Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself killed.
Okay, that's just wondering, was it him?
While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. Just a little white lie. It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet. Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later. And
So he is one of the people, the 4 people that was probably involved. I kind of said
It
that.
seems to be the case.
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then. Why is it stopping? God damn it!
Remember this next bit now.
You lied! Open the door, please! I'm begging you, help me! Please get me out of here! Oh my god, there's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me!
And I was wondering, was it Snake originally?
Yeah.
My guess is he is one of the other 3 people.
That was in that list,
reasons
yeah.
for killing him. As I said before, in the nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance.
To some degree, it's the most
If I
powerful
allowed him to
bracelet.
keep such a useful
So that answers my
tool,
question. There's
he
definitely
or
2
it
people that were
would have become a
involved in
threat
that
to me.
list of 4 names. Where are the other 2 people in the names? We know it's not Lotus. Lotus's kids were on the ship. It can't be 7. 7 was police out. Unless they lied about their stories, but he hasn't mentioned them lying or knowing them, so it can't be them. And they by now probably would have said he's our CEO.
I wonder, is this too much of a hint now, but what if we've already come across them?
Like the man with the 0 bracelet and the other person that he thought was Snake. That is true.
There are 2 other people that are like unaccounted for in terms of like who are they?
As such, I decided that he should be eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet.
Maybe Japanese names. Sometimes I can't tell if it's a man or a woman name because some Japanese names.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Like for instance, if a name has Ko at the end,
You can safely assume it's a girl.
yes.
But Yuki has been used, I've seen on male characters.
Well,
and female
that's
characters.
more of an androgynous name. That's like that can apply to both.
Yeah, but so it's not always
No,
the
not
case.
always.
That's the problem.
But I mean, that's kind of the same with Western names as well. Like
Like
certain-
Alex.
Yeah, like that can be either a guy or a girl's name.
Yeah. Alex, does for you.
Yeah.
Willow, even though Kat is used mainly as a girl, and there is guys that are also called Willow.
If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead. That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. He knew what it was important that I eliminated
didn't
him before he was able to disseminate this information. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this nonary game was serious or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be quite sure. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that I might observe the outcome.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago?
Didn't I say? The nonary game was played. I planned it out, and I conducted its execution.
So it's right, it was an experiment, I said that. Yeah.
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
Yeah, what was the
I
end
don't
goal?
really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
Hey, what's with this gun?
He's a psychopath, that is.
Where did he get this?
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room. Right. The bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
Indeed, I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know.
You even brought it up at the time.
Yeah.
Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be on.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious. I have the number 9 bracelet, and now I have Lotus.
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a church? That's where you're going, isn't it?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you. Ah, and please, don't forget my warning. Move and I'll pull the trigger. I don't need her alive to open the door, you know.
He's actually proved that in other realities.
He's getting away!
But we can't risk it.
Now, Lotus, open the door for me if you would. Goodbye.
Damn it! Hey, June, what happened? Are you alright? Jesus, you're burning up. Your fever's back. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. You should be worrying about Lotus.
But
Jumpy, don't worry about me. I just need a little rest. I'll be fine. Don't you remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time. So please, please save Lotus.
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
damn it. You guys go on ahead. Soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go! All right, come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you. Got it. Let's go.
So there is something more with Santa, but I don't know what it is yet. But I don't think he's going to hurt June because I feel like he was quite disgusted with some things that were done, like the killing of Clover and stuff.
Yeah, you think that was a genuine reaction he
I
had?
think it kind of was.
Good, okay. Also, when I said good there, I meant like good that you're explaining your reactions and stuff. That's the kind of stuff we need.
Where are they?
I don't see them.
You think they already went through?
Maybe. Let's check the red. Engaged. It's occupied.
That means Ace and Lotus went through here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
What do we do now?
Yeah, what should we do? Well, the big door is
Why
still
did he
vacant,
choose
but...
that door over the bigger one?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, not even counting how our digital route is.
Maybe he didn't want to drag Lotus across the room.
He dragged her all the way down here.
What's that sound?
Did you hear that?
The coffin. I asked someone, was like, is Snake in the coffin? The thing is, maybe Snake was actually abducted by Zero and put into the coffin for that replacement to come out.
Coming from over there.
Oh, interesting.
Remember I did say, was Snake in the coffin to you
You
last
did
week?
ask me that, yeah.
The coffin.
Yeah.
Let's open it.
How?
By force.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you never know till you try, right? The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Who said that?
I forget.
I
Anyway, we've got to try.
feel like it was a scientist who said that.
Which then would also answer the question, if Snake's in the coffin, then he's definitely not involved. He was put in there, which means he would have not intentionally put Clover in danger.
But then who's Zero then? That's the question.
It's either June or Santa.
Oh, you think it's one of the two that was left behind? Interesting.
Didn't I tell you? If you could just pull it open, why would it have something like that?
Right. So unless I put in the right passcode, it's not gonna open.
Do you have any idea what the right
Is there some
passcode
sort of
might be?
clue
It's the
somewhere?
same one that opened the last thing.
What, the safe?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is this the only puzzle I have to do?
I don't think this bit's even a puzzle,
Oh.
actually, from what I
I
remember.
remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom in the first class cabin. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding, right? Truth had gone. Or something.
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Well, maybe that number's the passcode for this thing too.
Come on, that's impossible. Those numbers were the code to unlock that safe.
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same person, right? Zero set up both of these.
Yeah,
And
maybe,
they both lead to the truth.
yeah, and maybe those numbers have some kind of significance to Zero.
Yeah, probably.
Well, then they might have set the same passcode for both of them.
That's
If they
ridiculous.
both lead to the truth, then makes sense.
Why don't you just try it? I mean, it's not like you'll make things any worse.
It'd just be a waste of time. There's no way they're the same number.
How do you know that? You never know until you try.
See, I like Seven's logic. She's like, just do it, man.
Yeah.
The only necessity for success is the
It's
willingness
actually quicker to
suffer
just do
1,000
that.
failures.
Yeah, rather than
Then
argue
walk
it.
around this room and look for an answer. Because then if it fails, then you go, okay, time to go. Because it just takes you like a few seconds to type in those numbers.
Yeah.
It's not actually that much of a waste of time.
Who said that?
You.
See, I think Seven is like turned into like my favorite character.
A lot of people love Seven, I will say that.
Yeah.
143834.
Okay, we don't need to read the number part.
Okay. Just to say, folks, Caitlin is rushing slightly just because...
You have a train.
You
Yeah.
gotta be kidding me.
So forgive her
And
if
my
we're
next
like...
train isn't for like an hour if I miss it. And I kind of do want to go home and have dinner and stuff. Ah! There it is, the snake!
You? Why?
Ah, those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken. Where are the others? Are they elsewhere?
How do they tell him?
Also, what do you think of the outfit he's wearing?
He's like wearing a priesty kind of outfit. But it's more like a cult priest outfit.
Yeah.
Which I did say, was this to do with the cult earlier?
Well, yeah, you did.
When I first played this?
Have I been sufficiently caught up?
Yeah. But that still doesn't explain why you were trapped in here.
We've still got no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why the hell he's doing all this. Why did he put Guy X in Snake's clothes? Is all this stuff somehow related to that notary game that was played 9 years ago?
So maybe the reason they brought back Snake was not to harm Snake, because that's why they would have locked him in the coffin. But maybe to
Have him as bait for
Ace. But maybe Clover was taken because Clover was with Snake when he took Snake, so they just took Clover at the same time.
Maybe.
And she's unfortunately crashed damage that they probably didn't want to happen.
Possibly.
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, come on, just tell us if you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something
Still
I
being,
don't?
he's still climbing up.
This is bad. We're running out of time.
We need to go after Ace.
The good news now, though,
We can all go through 9
What do
together.
we do now?
so you know that the digital root of the three of them.
It's 9.
The three of us can't make a digital root of 9.
Wait, I
Yeah,
thought they did.
we just get 5.
Wait. Let's do the math.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Plus
13,
2 is
14.
Oh yeah,
oh,
it
but
is
it's
5.
5. Oh.
We're stuck here then.
Oh. Hey, I just remembered something.
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
What did you find?
This.
Zero's bracelet.
What did you say? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
Yeah.
That would.
No, that wouldn't fix it, would it?
Where did you get that?
Clover gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
Well, she found it. See, on the other side of door 1, A deck.
So that means Clover trusted 7.
He's lying with this bit.
Oh.
She asked me to hold on to it because it was too big and bulky for her
So why is he
running
lying?
around.
They haven't told Snake about Clover being dead yet.
Oh, yeah.
He's lying. He even told us earlier.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scenes, you know. Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
He probably said that so Snake doesn't find out about Clover.
All right, Junpei.
Yeah, this is not the time to.
To be telling him no.
Wait, what?
Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Still, just in case, I want to make sure the zero bracelet gets picked up by the red. Snake, give me a hand, all right?
Oh, because there's the two of them can go in.
Huh? Why isn't it opening?
Well, the third asterisk lit up, so it must have registered the zero bracelet.
Maybe it isn't actually zero.
Huh?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number zero when scanned. That is what I'm saying. Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
Oh, got it.
Now, I think if I'm going to try to guide you to this because we're tricky.
Yeah.
So, go with the bottom one, I think.
Yeah, I was going to guess it was more likely all of them.
Let's try all
Was their
three of
more
those on the bracelet.
obvious answer?
Yeah.
If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 4.
Oh.
Oh,
Didn't open.
wait, what am I misremembering?
Then this bracelet is not 4.
Oh,
Then,
wait. I think I actually remember it now. The answer is... Go with the middle one.
let's try me, 7, and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for
Sorry,
this bracelet is
I
6.
misremembered.
So what's the point of rescuing a snake?
So what number is that bracelet?
It's June's number.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Am I right about June? Maybe I am.
Yes, so it would seem.
Which, why Junpei though? Like, yeah.
That means the bracelet is actually 6. But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
We hear water coming into the...
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go.
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
You know what he's about to do?
Last?
Resort?
Oh, he took off his arm and put on the zero bracelet onto his arm.
Oh, no. So, the bracelet's actually over his fake arm,
Yeah,
which means he can just take off his arm.
and go in the door with them.
Although I think... Oh, it's because it has to detect a heartbeat.
Surprise me there, kid.
So I think...
Figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that.
I think he could take off that at any point, I think.
How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was zero. Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it
The fact that he can take off his bracelet.
Yeah.
If I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a big fake. It's not.
I just save it here.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say.
Okay, I have an idea of where to save it at.
You have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater. Let's go through that door.
I think maybe here might be a decent point.
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Maybe around here, yeah. Now that we've walked
Right over
into the
here.
incinerator room,
How do I save again? Which one is it?
you press start, I think, is it? Or is it select? Yeah. So, just to clarify for folks, so Kathlynn has to leave
Yeah, I'm
pretty soon.
train.
So unfortunately, and I know for those of you who are familiar with what's about to happen, it is kind of heartbreaking that we're ending it at this point here.
Yes. Very sorry. I'm just moving this along so the.
But yeah, so basically next time I think we're going to focus on 999 when we record.
Yeah, because I want to know what happens. So I'm kind of annoyed. I'm annoyed. It's like stopping a movie at like a crucial moment.
Yeah. So like we're like I don't know when we're going to meet up again to do this, but we are going to do this and we're going to commit to it for a certain bit. I don't know if we're actually going to finish it next time.
I'll try to come down in May, which is like in a few weeks. So.
Yeah. But anyway, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed. We've gotten a lot of revelations so far.
Yes, and I was right about Snake being in the box. I was right about Ace not being a good person. Mm-hmm. That just really leaves June and Santa in my conclusion now.
So basically, we haven't gotten the rest of the revelations that are about to come up here. But
I made some correct guesses.
Some of them, yes.
Yeah, like Santa being, I mean, Ace, Snake being in the original game.
Then again, you did kind of take a bit of a scattergun approach to it, of just like throwing so many theories out that eventually some of them are going to be right.
But Snake being in the game before was one of my first theories, I remember, I think.
It might have been.
Like, I knew he knew something.
I can't remember when
like,
exactly
he was there before.
that, but
when he was whispering to Clover and stuff like that, I felt like he knew more than he was letting on. Okay, anyway.
The point is, anyway, so we will focus on that next time. But until then, if you have enjoyed watching our playthrough of 999, please leave a like. And of course, also, I'm sure viewers will know that Kathlyn's do this so that nothing pops up on the screen. But where was I at anyway? Oh yeah, so of course, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and check out some of our other Let's Plays. In fact, we have been releasing some Let's Plays completely in one video now.
And we just finished Ori, so down the line.
Yes, I don't know if Ori will be done by the time this comes out, though.
Oh, so. Yeah, but I finished it.
We'll see. Yeah, we have finished it. And then, oh yeah, you were mentioning to promote the social media.
Facebook, we have
the Facebook, the Reddit.
Yep. Because you keep forgetting those, so.
And besides that, I believe that's everything, right?
That is everything.
So, thank you very much for watching, and we will talk to you next time. This has been Owen, also known as the Martellian.
And Kathlynn.
And bye-bye.
Bye.